English listening variety video, listening time broadcast, childhood activity, past true, and I remember. And I remember that we had on this side in practice school that was the best one. So my neighborhoods and I found this perfect design that we could reset time and time again and reset our brain and try to make them fly and as high and as long as possible. And so it was very intricate design. The word intricate means that something is very detailed. And so this was an intricate design. I still remember how to make this paper airplane even now as an adult. That's how many times I made it. I made it so many times that I still have that much memory and still remember actually how to make this airplane. So we found that perfect design and we always tried to improve it or find an even better design. So we found some other combination of force. We worked pretty well, but we never ended up beating that one really good design that we found. But it was really fun to do. Just I to experiment with different types of design. I really like that. I like experimenting with different options and trying to create different design with things like that. That's something that I enjoy and I really enjoyed it as a kid. So that was another good activity that I had. And another was something that we called carporting. So we could slide down this big hill on pile of cardboard. Cardboard is that material that is used to package items, so to transport them or ship them to another place. By the way, when we say shipping, when we say that an item ships, we are saying that it is sent from one place to another. So cardboard is that material that used to ship items, package them, and ship them. So we could cut big pile of cardboard from their different boxes, and we could sit on them and then slide down this big hill that was behind my house. So this was something that my friend came up with. By the way, when we say that you come up with something, we are saying that you think of an idea. So this is something that he came up with and I joined it in. We had a lot of fun doing this. It didn't always work really well because sometimes the graph grew in a way that didn't allow us to slide very well, so we had to work around that and do our best to be able to make it to the bottom of the hill on this cardboard. But it was actually a little bit dangerous because we weren't able to stop very well. You don't really have a bright system with this type of cardboard, obviously. So if we made it to be bottom of the hill on the cardboard, sometimes we would be able to stop well, and we would kind of fall off of it, and maybe it could hurt a little bit, or we might run into something and we could crack, right? So it was a little bit dangerous, and I think there was a few times and I got hurt, but nothing serious, just minor things. But that was an activity that was a fun one in the sense that we created it and it wasn't something that other people really did. We didn't learn about it from anyone else. My friend just created it. He had this idea and we just did it, and we were the only ones that we knew who did this type of activity, so that was pretty cool. It was born out of kids in imagination, right? It was something that we decided to do because it sounded fun and we had the material and we make it work. We did it until we found the perfect way to do it, and we had fun with it. I really like when kids come up with interesting game and activities like that. I think that's really cool.